Hello. So here, in a some battered but original packaging, I believe we have a 1541. Imagine. So yeah, this everything in here has taken a bit of a beating. But I suppose that was the idea. Better that the styrofoam. And other such things get beat up rather than the disk drive. Now, I've taken this off upside down. No joyful. But I was distracted. Get out. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is kind of melted right in. There's a piece of styrofoam here that actually looks like it's been broken and replaced. Can you imagine? So, here we have the cords. And yes, the actual 1541, so the serial cable has kind of adhered itself a little bit to the styrofoam. Yeah, that styrofoam looks a little wonky too. But anyway, this works. Right here is, yes indeed, a 1541. Now, what do we have here? We have styrofoam. I wonder, does this have a corresponding serial number? I do not see one. So maybe this is the original, or maybe not. I don't know. We will set it gently up there. And I think what's important here is the sleeve. So I'm going to very carefully put the sleeve back on the box. Oh yeah, there's a power supply in there. I did not check that power supply. Oh well. Anyway, here is the Commodore 1541 manual. So this looks like it's, well, it's been opened, it's been used. Both cables, you can see here, have styrofoam sludge on them. Oh well. So the 128 I was testing before, I'm still testing. I think it is. And it's still reporting 2 bad chips. So this, we're going to turn on. And at this second, it does seem to be responding favorably. So, what better way to test a Commodore 128 that may be having 6526 issues then to try and hook it up to a 1541. First, we'll turn it on, make sure it comes up. It comes up. We'll turn it off. Take this tape, which is a little caked with sludge. Turn it on, and it does seem, oh, there's a disc in there. Oh. Yes, okay. Yeah, sorry. The 1570, oh, sorry. The 128 in 128 mode, we'll try and load things. So there is a disc in here. So we're going to hold down the Commodore key find the reset button. And actually, this is the first real typing I've done on this. Let's see if this disk is happy. That's not a good sign. Oh. Okay. That error, I think this, I don't know what program this is. It's not a public domain disk, so it had some funky loading things on it. But the drive itself looks pretty good so far. But what is it loading? I do not know. It has blanked out the screen, as a lot of sort of commercially programs do. Oh. Net Software presents Alien Attack by J. McIntosh. F1 joystick, F3 keyboard, F5 paddle. F1 pause game. Restore. Oh, it looks an awful lot like Space Invaders. How about that? So if I press F1, or maybe it's more like Galaxian. Anyway, I do not have, there, we can pause. I don't have a joystick connected. But I think this one is near the top of the pile. So this is also an interesting time to see, as it was reported, the 6526 chips were not happy. And here I am in a joystick for it. Okay, this is not like Space Invaders, and I believe I am in the wrong joystick for it. Mind you, it is possible that there is trouble. Let's see. Okay, I'm moving. So yeah, this is... Whoa. So these are sneaky little guys. As they come down on you, they do release these I guess sort of like bombs, and they don't come straight, they kind of come along in the direction I have achieved level 1. Okay, so this, I know, is really a time that should, am I dead? I'm dead. Net Software presents, what's it called again? Alien Attack, 1983, by J. McIntosh. So we'll use paddles, restore. If you hit restore, it's game effect. I don't know what that means either. Interesting. I will, at some point, get this out, and so I have the monitor where you can see what it's like. I never remember seeing this game before, but it reminds me of a great game in the arcade called Galaxian. Oh, I love that game. Okay, so, interesting. What's it say here? Alien Attack. Yep, that's what it is, alright. From Langley, British Columbia. Okay. So, what I should do is go over here and look for the 1541 test demo disc. Because this has been a weird program, it does weird things, I'm going to turn the drive off and turn it back on. And then turn on, oh, okay. That's right, it's trying to do things. So, you know, I don't remember ever trying the performance test in 128 mode. But I believe it should be fine. I think. So, you know, I think I showed you a little while ago I got a case for discs. I really should start putting them in there. Ooh, what happened here? Oh, okay. It's so nice being able to do a catalog. Okay, well this should be a good disc, 2 blank, so I'm going to give that a try. Because, you know, I'm sure this drive works. I mean, as sure as I can be. But, you know, this, I would say it's not the definitive, you know, be-all, end-all test, but it, you know, it certainly gives a good idea. And it does write. It's very rare that I suppose I ever get to write anything, except when I'm saving a little program. So, yes, another 1541. This one will be more difficult to add to the pile because, of course, it has its box. I'm wondering if this is plugged in. Oh, yes. I know it's noisy, but this old fan is really good. And sometimes the lights in here get a little warm. Alright, let's turn that off. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, we are doing things. Oh, and look. Oh, there's a magic eraser. Kind of well used, but still got some life in it. So it is now, it's open a write file, it's now writing data, I think. Yep. It's writing data. And I always know it's getting to the end when, okay, it's writing, it's okay. It's now reading data. I suppose it's the same data it just wrote. I suppose. But anyway, I always know it's getting close when the heads go whirr, whirr, eh, 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 eh. So it does seem that I have yet another 1541 that's working. With a box that's in not the best shape. Okay, into scratching the file, it scratched the file. It's now going to go right way out to track 35, way back to 1, back to 35, back to 1. Now it's going to say the unit has passed. Woohoo! So, jolly good. Not a whole lot of fixing today, thankfully, although I do have to get into that. Now, I'm not going to put these cables back in. I need to see about getting them a cleaning. Maybe a magic eraser, maybe just a sponge. I don't know. Both the power and the others. Maybe some heat. I mean, I don't know. That could have been sitting in there for 20 years or more. Ooh. So we'll hang them on the lamp for future considerations. Now, do we have the disc out? We do not. Wow, they made a lot of 1541s. This is serial number 2,033,257. Made in Japan. And it does look mighty lovely. A couple marks here, nothing a magic eraser won't fix. And I'm not sure that I'm going to put it back in there right now. There's nothing to link up the two things together. There's no markings on that, so maybe it's time to add yet another 1541 to the pile. Perhaps. So, I guess, now that that's heavy, maybe I'll turn things off and I'll go look for more things, because there's always more things. So, oh, the book. The book. I will put the book here. I have some discs and other things here. The book actually looks in pretty fine shape. Oh. It's funny, you know, a fellow, he wrote to me, he was asking about another, I think it was an inkjet printer that Commodore supposedly made. I'd never heard of it. I don't see it mentioned there, but it doesn't mean it did not exist. They did a lot of things, you know. Alright. That should do. So until we meet again, we'll see what else I can find, what else I can have a look at, and hopefully we'll find things that work. And if they don't work, we'll make them work. Or at least ask them nicely to work. I'm just thinking the song is about to end. It did. Ha!